The Verruckt water slide at Schlitterbahn Water Park in Kansas City was once the tallest water slide in the world. But let's learn why exactly this ride got removed 2 years after it opened. Watch this video to find out. Hey guys, Bodie here from Peacemaker Studios bringing you another video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing another video of problematic water slides. This is going to be for Verruckt at Schlitterbahn in Kansas City. Guys, this ride was very problematic. That's why it only operated for 2 years. But since a lot of you guys don't watch until the end, I'm just going to say it now. Please like, subscribe, comment, share to help the channel greatly against the YouTube algorithm. Please guys, it'll mean a lot to me. Obviously I want to grow this channel, and this channel's been growing a lot recently, so it would mean a lot. With all that out of the way guys, let's dig in. Verruckt was a water slide at the Schlitterbahn Water Park in Kansas City. That was formerly the world's tallest water slide in the world. It would still hold the record if it had not been removed only 2 years after it opened. Verruckt opened on July 10th, 2014, although it was supposed to open a year earlier in 2013. However, the ride during testing had many issues, mainly with the airtime hill, not the drop at all. The ride commonly had issues with the tube going flying on the hill and not making it up the hill. Spray launches were added to the hill to balance out the speed to make a more consistent ride. So the ride was already off to a bad start. Like I said, the ride opened a year late. But before we really talk about what happened to make the ride shut down, let's see the layout and what happened really on the ride. So first, an operator would move the tube forward. When you were all strapped in, 10 seconds later, the closing to the drop opened and the conveyor belt pulled you forward towards the slope. And before you knew it, you were dropping 168 feet down at 60 degrees. And in about 3 seconds you were leveling out at an astonishing speed of 70 miles per hour. After, you'll start to head up the airtime hill, getting you very wet because of the spray launches. You're going to go over the hill, usually not very fast speed, but then you do another drop down, which is meager compared to the nearly hypercoaster drop earlier in the ride. And then you hit a splashdown, and an operator grabs you, and your ride is over. Let's go through the stats now. The height was 168 feet, making this the tallest water slide in the world. It also went 70 miles per hour, making it the fastest water slide in the world. The ride went down the biggest drop at 60 degrees. The ride had 10 boats, each holding 3 people, one across 3 rows. With the model being a water coaster, it also was the tallest and fastest water coaster in the world. And the manufacturer of Verruckt was Henry & Sons Construction Company. So it wasn't made by a top dog manufacturer like Pro Slides or Whitewater West, which may or may not have contributed to this ride's failure. If the ride had stayed open, this ride could have been the park's best investment, as the ride reportedly sometimes had up to 5-hour waits, and the reservations for the ride was commonly full for the day. However, this ride was a huge flop for the park because this ride had cost over $3 million to build. For the time, it was a good idea, but because of the accident, the ride was shut down only 2 years after the ride was open and the money was paid. Okay, with everything out of the way, let's actually see what this huge accident was that unfortunately killed a 10-year-old boy. On August 7th, 2016, the ride was operating as normal. Little did the park know that this would be Verruckt's final day of operation ever. On that day, Caleb Schwab decided to ride Verruckt water slide. They strapped him in, him not knowing the tube was not set up right in weight. The tube pulled forward like normal and went down the drop as normal also. But yet again, it was the dreadful airtime hill that was the big problem. They went up into the first hill and it happened just like in testing. The tube flew up going airborne, leaving the others injured. Caleb flew up into the ride's netting, which could have saved his life had he not hit one of the big poles keeping up the netting. The crowd said there that they heard a huge boom come from the slide and 2 bodies flow out of the slide. While Caleb was decapitated by the pole, a few seconds later his body came out of the slide. Many illegal things happened to the manufacturer and the park. The park and inspectors decided that the ride was too dangerous to reopen, and the ride and the park's attendant dropped after the incident. Alright guys, I just explained the whole story of Verruckt and what this slide was all about. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Guys, I know a lot of people have done videos about Verruckt and like what really happened, but a lot of the times they are wrong, so I did real information on this video, and yeah, I was looking for stuff to do for problematic water slides, and Verruckt came up, and I'm like, yeah, for sure. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, as this helps the channel greatly against the YouTube algorithm. And guys, as always, until next time, have a Cedar Fair day.